You have something special. You have greatness in you. I got a message for you, and the message is for me too. Because the this place where we are right now, what we're experiencing, this this is not normal. This is different. My business partner trying to discourage me. Oh, don't go on now. You were on last week. I woke up with anxiety this morning. Not last week, this morning. I'm the motivator. If I woke up with anxiety and I'm here trying to find what should I be taking, all the other stuff y'all telling me, there's some other folk out here dealing with that too. Somebody could hear what I say, it would mean something to them that will help them to get on the other side of what they're dealing with. And I want to get something out of this too. I'm human. And I don't even know why I was feeling anxious and feeling anxiety. Oh, I know. Oh, be anxious for nothing. Easier said than done. All this stuff going on. The Delta virus, a Delta variant that's easier to spread and more lethal. And the Lambda virus and the monkeypox and shortage of chicken wings. Come on. You can't make this stuff up. This is crazy. And all these mixed messages. It's crazy. From family members who on both sides of this stuff. I just want to live and have peace and create special moments with the family and be able to do God's work. And you know what I found out? People who are doing this disinformation, people who do evil in the world, as Bob Marley say, they don't take a day off. They work on Sundays too. Yes, they do. I ain't making this up. Y'all know some crazies out here. This is a different kind of place. So I got something for those of you that can hear me. Those of you that you're not my people, you're not my peeps, keep moving. Go do something else. Don't listen to me. I know I'm not talking to everybody because I've got a message that's for certain kinds of people who have a positive mindset or people who are open to the possibilities. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. That's who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to people who want to zone out on alcohol or drugs. No. I'm talking to someone who said, you know what, man? I've taken so many hits. I'm just tired. I understand. I've been so tired. I've been talking to squirrels. I got a squirrel friend named Tyrone. So here's what I want to say to you. As you look at yourself, look at your life during the pandemic and out of the pandemic, here's what I had to do to deal with my anxiety today. Oh, you, Les Brown, you have anxiety? Yes, I deal with anxiety. When you know that you can, it's one thing if somebody's breath is kicking like Bruce Lee, but when you can smell somebody's breath and you could die, oh, that creates anxiety. that takes the program to a whole new level. I was in New York and everybody around me got real lax. Oh, I had the vaccination. Come on, let's pause for a picture. And I'm looking for, where are the people who are helping me? And their masks were off too. I said, Lord, I need some covering up in here. And I just thank God I got through that. I got through that. When I said, you know what, Lord, I don't believe in you working overtime. You ain't got to worry about me no more going up in any place like that. No, no. I have a whole entourage of security guards. No, I'm not putting myself at risk. Oh, I'm vaccinated. Is that right? Well, they say people who are vaccinated, not only can they get the virus, they can spread it. Is that right? Yeah, they got all kind of confusing stuff. Now you need the booster. Oh, is this booster one? And then there's going to be, oh, you need a second booster. Oh, is that right? I'm going to take both of them. And you're probably going to need a third booster. Oh. I don't want to no more. I just booster, 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 booster. Come on. Come on. Here, I want you to write this down. What you're going through, you will get through. That's what I had to say to myself. Les, what you're going through right now, you will get through. See, this is a time that you have to have an affirmative, convicted conversation with yourself. They gave me some CBD oil and they're trying to give me some wheatgrass. I said, no, thank you. Next thing y'all gonna come up and trying to give me some castor oil. No. No. Homie ain't doing that. And so I'm taking so much stuff fighting inside of me. When I get well, I won't know what got me well. You know. So I talk to myself, Les, this is not come to stay. This feeling of anxiety, why don't you lay down? No, I don't want to lay down. Well, why don't you just stand up? My back hurts when I stand up. Well, why don't you go for a walk? Okay. Oh my goodness. And I had said to myself, Les, this has not come to stay. It's come to pass. Play something. Jerusalem, yeah, play that. See, can you bust a move with that right about now? Maybe that exercise will help to calm you down. Do some deep breathing. Yeah, that'll help. I feel good. What are you anxious about? I don't know. It's just so much going on. Maybe I just shouldn't even try and peek at the television or the news. I got to put myself on a mental fast because I'm an empath. Yeah. So talk to yourself. That's what I did. And I feel better. And I had to call somebody to get a massage too. And I couldn't even get on the table. I was so anxious. I said, no, just my neck and my shoulders and my head, I'll be fine. All right. And I started feeling better talking to myself and playing soft music and playing and lighting some lavender candles. I'm creating an environment of peace. And I'm going to journal after I talk to you. I'm dealing with all kind of stuff. Just connected with my birth family. I'm still processing that. I'm asking God, what am I to do with this? I'm 75. What am I to do with this? One of my nieces, she has COVID. My daughter had it and my son-in-law. So I feel like something coming for me. I don't want to go to the grocery store. No, I ain't going to no grocery store. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to stay in the house and talk to Tyrone, my squirrel friend. What you're going through, you will get through. Say that to yourself over and over and over again. Listen to something that gives you peace, that gives you a sense of calm. Music soothes the savage beast. Here's something else. When you are dealing with anxiety, watch something that can distract you or do something that can distract you. So I've been looking for some old funny movies that I can watch and crack up. Old Richard Pryor movies. Richard Pryor, back in the day, he was the dude. I'm pulling out old Richard Pryor stuff that I can watch and crack up like I'm seeing it for the first time. And I got my lavender candles playing. They're lighting up, and I'm going to take a nice soothing bath, not a shower, but a bath to calm. Probably have some rose petals in the bathtub. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that sounds really soothing. Yeah, that's calm. Yeah. And I'm not going to answer my phone. No. Why? People, they call you. This is Sunday. And I'm not going to ask anybody, how you doing? Why? Because they might tell you. I get stressed out. No. No. Here's something else. Do what's in your hands. Do what you can handle and leave the rest to God. Do your part, but leave the rest to God and give yourself a break. You need a break, especially caregivers. You need a break. Boy, I wish my twin brother can hear me. He can't hear me. He can't hear me. Come for me, he turns a deaf ear to me. Whatever. Don't speak where you don't have a voice. And don't take on people's stuff. No. I've been getting up at 3:30 in the morning thinking about what are the things on my plate that don't belong to me. That don't belong to me. That I've been doing it and being busy, and for what? If I drop right now, that stuff will get done or it won't get done. I hope you can hear me. Just and then do something for somebody else. And motivation, inspiration, and humor is like a perfume. You can't sprinkle on others without getting a few drops on yourself. Just talking to you right now, I feel good. I'm feeling better. Yes, I am. Yes. Here's something else. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Is there anything else, Les? Yes. Write a letter to yourself and a letter to God. I wrote a letter to myself. Self, I've been a bad boy. I was so supposed to be working on a six-pack. Then I ate something I should have eaten. And I said to myself to justify it, I saw a skinny man get hit by a truck. Had he had a little bit more cushion, he might have lived. I've been a bad boy. So I'm getting back. I'm getting my strength back. I'm getting my power back. Self, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this weight off me. I'm not going to use this as an excuse to keep it on because of the medication they're pumping me with every 90 days. I got to fight this. I know it. I got to be willing to put in the work. And I'm going to do that. I got to be willing to put in the work. Nothing works unless I work. So I'm going to focus on myself. As soon as I get through and I'm going to do 5 setups. 5. And tomorrow, 6. The next day, 7. Yeah. Start out small. Robert Schuller said, by the yard is hard, but inch by inch, anything is a cinch. And then I'm going to do some leg raises too. And then I'm just going to do green tea. That fights cancer. Green tea and some vegetable smoothies. Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to talk to friends that put my mind in a very good space, that we can laugh and talk about each other and make each other feel good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. What else will you do? Okay, I think so. That's. I mentioned the journaling. I'm gonna be listening to some of my own motivational materials that say, "Motivate me, motivator. Motivate me. Homie needs some motivation right about now." Oh my goodness. Oh boy. And then I'm gonna call my brothers that I did not know I had on. Call them today. Talk to George Rucker. Talk to my brother, George. And I'm talking to you. And I'm gonna pray. I give thanks, Lord, that I have life, that you're removing this anxiety. I give thanks that I have a voice, that I woke up in my right mind this morning, that I can hear, I can see. Give thanks for my family and friends and for the people who can hear my voice and are influenced by my voice. I give thanks that you're allowing me to be a blessing to others, as well as myself. I give thanks for my grandmother, Beulah Rucker, out of Gainesville, Georgia, as well as Mamie Brown, my adopted mother, and my birth mother, Dorothy Bale. 2 powerful women. Whoever said a woman can't raise a boy to be a man, they just flat out lied. Here's something else. You have to put up a fight in this thing called life. You got to fight for peace of mind. You got to fight for a good relationship with yourself. You got to fight to want to stay here. You can get tired and say, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I think that's what some people doing. No. We got children. Our children are checking out as young as 4 years old. Create an environment that's conducive for them wanting to live. And it's not what we leave for our children, it's what we leave in them. And so when I look at my children back there, boy, it seemed like overnight they grew. I was saying to my grandson, Honor, this morning, I said, man, this week went fast. He said it sure did. Seemed like things are going faster, picked up pace. I said, you only 7 years old. You only been here a hot minute. What do you know about that? You don't even have a watch. Ain't this something? About, oh, and show his grandpa. That's it. Come on. These are old people being born. That boy, I'm so proud of him. He hit the jackpot. We got John Leslie as his father in the studio now. I want to say this to you. Where we are, you were made for this. We've been through some stuff before. the suicide rate has increased dramatically. When I was a kid, and let me share this with you, how I know we can get through this. It was unheard of Black people committing suicide. And I'm not being racist now, but we felt that was something that white people did because we were scared to die. Okay. Now, you got young Black kids committing suicide, and Puerto Ricans and different other minorities. Young. When I was coming up, we went through some stuff. You think that these cops are relentless and brutal and shoot first and ask questions later? Now, back when I was coming up, it was no such thing as filing charges against them. Mm-mm. There's so much stuff going on now. This is a reckoning that's being revealed, but at the end of the day, hey, people talk about back in the day. I remember back in the day. Nobody was committing suicide. They were fighting, trying to deal with it. This is no time to fold and talk about, oh, we're dealing with systemic racism. Is that right? I never would have known that if you hadn't told me. The system is stacked against us. Is that a surprise? Is that a revelation? Oh, the devil is a liar. He told the truth that time. It's stacked against you. Find a way to win. Find a way to create something, a life that you love and love the life that you live. And don't come up with these empty slogans. Oh yes, oh yes. When are you going to start living your dream? I'm waiting on God. No, God waiting on you. You have something special. Who is it that can relate and anticipate with me? If you understand, sometimes you can just feel anxiety and you don't have a target for it. You know, I just couldn't put my hand on it. Just feeling anxious. I walked outside, it was too hot. Came back in, it was cool. Oh, hot flashes. I call them power surges. It's like a full court press that just stuff. I just feel like something's coming for me. I'm not caring, but I'm thinking about it. So if it comes and catch me, I want to light them up. It just feels like life coming at me. It is coming for me. You 77? Hey, look here, Delta variant. We got a 77-year-old over here. He's in Atlanta. Yeah, he in the line issues. Oh yeah, type 2 diabetes. Yeah, high blood pressure. Overweight. Yep, and a little touched in the head. But they won't find me. I got a secret chamber I'll hide under the bed. I'm in the house by myself. I'm home alone. I'm just lonely. Tyrone, we're lonely, but I'm going to teach you how to play bid whist. Have you ever tried to teach a squirrel how to play bid whist? Now, most of y'all don't know anything, especially these young people, about bid whist. It's a card game. But he taught me how to speak squirrely, such as, you have greatness in you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I spoke it to you in squirrely. Now, as a swap, as a payoff, I'm going to teach him how to play bid whist. I'm going to run all kind of Bostons on him, too. He won't know what's going on. Okay, all right. I hope I brought laughter to you and a smile to your face. And something I said lifted your spirit. I've got two mothers and I'm not ashamed. I got two mothers and I love them just the same. You have something special. You have greatness in you. Find a purpose, something bigger than you, something where you can put your mind in another place. Serving people, he said, the greatest among you will be your servant.